the Pokemon Lego collaboration has been revealed, and I'm gonna be honest, the Pokemon Lego sets are massively disappointing. Massively disappointing.
Crazy.
I'm so unbelievably disappointed by these.
On a scale
on a 1 to
Oh my
10,
goodness.
what are you giving it on a scale of 10? 10 being good.
Put me on the spot.
And welcome back, by the way.
Yeah.
Glad you're feeling
Thank you.
That's
Thank
back,
you. I'm going to
folks.
try not to cough the whole episode, but I will try to mute if I have to. What would I give them? Look, I like the Charizard. Unfortunately, Charizard is paired with 2 other Pokemon, so it's not going to be.
Are you sure? Are those Pokemon?
Are they Pokemon? Now you're making me cough because I'm laughing. No, I'd give it a 5. I would give it a solid 5, which is not good enough. It is not good enough for Pokemon and Lego, 2 of the most iconic brands in the world, to come together. Not good enough. Now, I want to caveat, maybe this is my fault, because I built up a headcanon in my head of like what
Squeaks
this
had
collaboration
high
is.
expectations.
I had very high,
over there.
To give everyone clarity, I love Lego.
Oh,
and I love
if you haven't
Pokemon.
been to Squeaks' house, he's built all of they don't have flowers like live plants. They have Lego plants everywhere.
Which
it's amazing.
I was just about to say, the whole thing of Lego plants they've been doing and blowing up with in the last couple years, and then seeing that Venusaur, who is a plant Pokemon.
This
like,
is not the same, is all I'm saying.
What's wrong with that?
The flowers are great.
Listen,
Look at his face.
Mason, what would you rank this Venusaur right now out of 10?
the little beans.
I don't know what you would expect to have out of a Lego that does not normally have round shapes. And look, the vine looks awesome. His little toesies. Look at his little toesies.
The little beans are cool.
Okay, first of
Beautiful
all,
base. This is on. Look how
the highlighting of Venusaur's teeth for some reason bothers me. I don't know why.
They're
Look
showing
at the buck teeth on Charizard from that angle.
Look at.
Oh, these are small. These are
I just-
small new details.
I don't
Really.
know what y'all expected. Honestly, is what
This is
basically
I'm not
getting at.
sure what I expected, to be honest.
This is
It wasn't-
exactly what I expected. I knew that this, I knew they were going to do
You knew
this.
this was not going to go. Okay.
I know exactly what I wanted. I knew it was going to come, and this is. I knew they were going to go this Mega Bloks looking route because they've been doing it with the other IPs.
They do look like Mega Blocks. That's
It is-
I will say that was also my first impression, was that when I saw these, I was like, these are it's Mega Bloks. Because when you look at the Mega Block sets, I think the only thing that's slightly different about these is the level of detail because of the amount of blocks, right? A lot of the Mega Block sets were condensed to much smaller, so they had to do much bigger pieces, which made them feel a lot more blocky, which is kind of, I think, why the Venusaur bothers me the most, because its face still kind of has that blocky feel to it, whereas Charizard feels the best because its face is very defined. And that to me feels more like a Lego feature. Like when you look at like a lot of the Lego like Technic cars and things like that, that are like supposed to be like modeled replicas off of something, they're very intricate and detailed in how they're built. And so Charizard to me feels like really natural and normal on how I'd envision Charizard, where like Venusaur has a lot of these like weird lines and stuff, almost like they just like had to make the piece molds that they had work instead of making like custom pieces to like make the framing. And it's almost like the more you take a chunk of one of these Pokemon and have to like make it work, the more it feels like those Mega Bloks, which are, I think I would argue, were a massive disappointment in themselves. Like when that collaboration was announced initially, like, wow, there's going to be Mega Bloks for Pokemon. I was like, that's cool. And then we all saw them and it's like,
I mean, Blastoise looks better from this angle, to be honest, too.
He does. And like I will say this one, there's 3 different sets. There's this set with the Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise, there's the Eevee, and there's a Pikachu. And then there's a bonus. So here's the Eevee. Again, the face just feels very unnatural to me.
What do you like? How?
Look, the excitement behind and the juice behind Legos are the minifigs, and then like the thing that they're portraying. Like I played with the Star Wars minifigs, lightsaber battling, had the cool whatever car it came with, or whatever stage area they were from. I knew they were going to do this. I wanted like we talked about this before. I wanted Pallet Town with minifigs of the Pokemon, minifigs of the characters. I wanted Pokemon Center, I wanted Oaks Lab, I wanted this gym, that gym, and we didn't. I mean, it could come. I'm sure it will, but like, I just knew they were going to do this with the first release, and I don't like it.
So this is
These
not
are
a
like
strong
models.
opening, is what you're saying. This is not a strong opener. It's not good enough opening.
Well, they're like models,
Eevee,
right?
These are
Pikachu,
5
Blastoise,
most
Charizard,
popular
Venusaur.
Pokemon. What are we talking about
All right,
here?
I also bought them. I bought them too. So I
Also, that's everybody. Everybody that
Oh,
says they're mids also bought them. So
how do you
I did
not?
not.
How do you not?
relax.
I did not buy them, and I'm super excited about the collab. Here's why. We already have Pokemon Nano Blocks. We already have Pokemon Mega Blocks. Like, we already have, I want to build a block of my favorite Pokemon figure. This was a chance to do something super cool and original, right? Your Star Wars example, John, is awesome. Because that, like, they've done those builds for Star Wars where you build Darth Vader's head or you build Yoda. They are never as popular as the actual Star Wars sets where you build like the Death Star and have all the figures in it, or you build like, I don't even know. I was gonna say Emperor Palpatine's whatever, but I don't even know what Emperor Palpatine has. I just know that character's name. But like where you build like like one of the pod racers or something, and you put the characters in it. Like, yes, this
That
is
works
like,
for Pokeballs. That works for
this is great for
badges.
adult collectors who want to put something up on a mantle and it not look out of place in their well-designed home and look like they've got a bunch of nerd stuff around.
This looks normal. You're saying this looks normal.
I'm gonna call
It looks like a bust, right? It looks like a bust of
But
like a character
this
you like or whatever.
would look how offensive. This is offensive to you.
This is not like, who is your market? It's adults, clearly, because this is not
on the box. It says 18 plus. Relax.
It's
not
the
for
same.
kids.
It's the
not for
same.
kids.
It's the same idea, but it
that's
just
the
doesn't.
problem. Pokemon's whole business model is for kids. All they're
Not anymore. Did you see this commercial? Did you see the commercial?
Centering, dude.
The commercial was all about old people like us.
Mismatch. Every kid wants to build Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise, and they don't have $650, and nor are they going to be able to build a 6,800 piece set. Like,
is it 6,000 pieces actually? Hold on, wait, what?
I will not be taking it out of the box.
I'm pretty.
You're still a collector, folks.
John's just gonna display it. It's I'm pretty sure at 6,000.
God.
You know what I'm gonna do with this set? I'm gonna take every individual piece out and grade it with PSA. So I have 6,838 graded pieces.
That's not even 10 cents a piece. That's great.
This reminds like, it does say epic Pokemon diorama model for adults.
18 plus.
Just saying, it does say 18 plus. They are giving you.
No, you're right. Like they marketed it for adults, but like, is that what we thought this was going to be? Is an adult collab?
So I think it should be. I think there should be probably both sides of it, right? There probably should be stuff for kids and adults, but there's already Bandai model kits. I sell them in my store that are for kids. They snap together. They pop out of the plastics and you just build them really easily. They're 20 pieces max, and that's fine for kids. Or you can have this 600 or 6,800 and whatever amount of pieces, and this is going to take you a whole day to build.
This is going to take you a month to build.
Yeah,
what are we talking about?
I don't know. I have no idea. I've never built like that.
I have no attention span for this.
This is like a week set, like a week or two set if you're like a diehard Lego person.
Oh my god, dude!
Like, this reminds me of, have you ever seen, they're not official, but they're made by different companies that make like those really big figure like diorama things they do in like anime a lot. Pokemon has a bunch of them. It reminds me of that. Like, this is like Pokemon's like attempt to compete with that. Those are also very expensive, like $300-400. This is like the more interesting version. You get to build it, and it's through Lego. It's like a popular brand, good collaboration. I'm like, I get what they're going for. And look, don't get me wrong. I'm very aware that Lego has made a really hard push for adults in the last, 10 years with all of the botanical sets, the piano that they made, the different, they did the, it wasn't Manchester United's soccer stadium. They like, yeah, they've done a bunch of these different ones. Like, I get that Lego understands there's an adult model there. And I think it's cool that Pokemon's like recognizing that in some regards. Still not what I thought it was going to be. And I'm with John, seeing no minifigures so far when that's like Lego's MO is baffling to me. Like, you give me a Pallet Town set and it's you know, Oak
That might be
slab, and your starting house, and you
coming.
have a little
Chill.
Ash, and you have a Pikachu, and you have a little
but
Bulbasaur
That's
figure. Like,
it could be coming, but a piece of it should have came with this. Like they should not have just done this because like look at Animal Crossing Lego. That's exactly the model they should be following.
One Piece Lego, all of these Lego like sets that have come out based on like popular IP are like the minifigures, and they're really
Well,
cool and they do really well. This just feels
they do
it
have the
feels
Pokemon Center, so
it just doesn't feel like a big jump from Mega Blocks that we already had. Like
Is there
it
going to
doesn't
be
feel like a
a
big enough leap, and that worries me.
is there going to be a Pokemon Center logo on the ones you buy from Pokemon Center?
oh god, no, don't do
Wait,
that.
are these for sale on Pokemon?
Yeah,
Wait,
these are
what?
all Pokemon.
Pokemon Center and on Lego, but on Lego you get the little badge set if you buy it from Lego, and like an extra thing too. But from
Okay, the badge set is cool. That I
Yes,
will say, I don't know,
agreed.
Mason, if you got a picture of that, but
That's sick. I need that.
that was actually the
What is this?
coolest-
Wait, whoa, what is this?
This is a fake thing. But is
Oh.
this what you expected? Is this what you
Yes.
wanted? Is this?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
to be
basically
fair,
Sim. They made that on Sims, first of all.
Yeah, this is not a well-designed
Of course. But
Oak
like
slab,
this
right?
is
Like
the idea of what you wanted, as
yes.
opposed to this.
No, here, I can
amazing-
give you a better
Yeah.
example. Can you pull up,
63,000 pieces. I want that one.
can you pull up the One Piece,
Yeah.
some of the One Piece sets from Lego? That would be the
Or the
best
Harry
example.
Potter set, like
Oh my god, Harry
Oh.
Potter, dude! Build the castle. You have
Oh.
all the little figures. You've got the snake. You've got like, dude, I had those as a kid. That I have so much nostalgia for those. Like, if you're Pokemon and you want adults to love it, which they will, and you want kids to like have an entry point into your brand that they're gonna stick with, that is it. This to me, it's just like I guess where I'm frustrated. You could have had the best of both worlds. You could have won both, right? And then you just scale their set. So like for One Piece, this is one of their biggest sets. This one, and then they've got Baratier, the big restaurant ship. You're literally building the show. You're building the boat. You're the Going Merry. You've got all your little figures from the set and everything like that, and you get to play the story. There's nothing I'm playing with.
the
once I build
Pokemon
these
one
models.
is a display piece only. It is not
Correct.
to play with.
There's
It is
nothing else
actually
beyond that.
no.
And that's
play
because they're marketing towards adults, right?
And
Adults
that's
don't have
fine.
time to sit down and play with their little
100% fine.
figures or whatever. But like, I feel like they could have won both worlds, and they didn't. And maybe they know more than we do. I mean, look, they sold out, right? They sold out. So,
Sold out.
which they'll make more, right? It like, so for anyone
I
out
think it
there
already
panicking,
restocked,
oh my
didn't it?
god, you don't have to buy them on eBay. They will have more. They'll back order them, and then they'll come back in stock and all that. Whether you get the Kanto badge set, that will be kind of like, that's where Lego's a little more murkier. Like sometimes when they do those promotions, they don't always do them on like once they restock. So like that may be harder to get. So if you're a speculator and you're going to speculate, that's what you'd speculate on. Now there will be those pocket windows, right, where you can buy the big Charizard set and go sell it on Amazon or something. But like, I don't know. This is what I was hoping for. I was hoping for this type of collab. I wanted a bunch of little minifigures. That to me is what Lego is. This didn't hit it for me.
They'll probably
Or
take
give us
Well,
1 and 1 also.
issue
Like give
is-
us
yeah.
or a
good
mix,
one.
yeah. Just don't go so hard in one direction. Can you pull up the Pikachu too? We haven't even looked at the Pikachu, right?
Yep.
That one. I just
make it
It
chunk.
sounds
Make
very
it make
nice.
it chunky at least. I bet they'll do those portrait ones too that they've done, like the art pieces.
the mosaics.
I bet
yeah.
they'll do that with all the 151 sprites, or like they'll probably do all the sprites at some point.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, like
that would
the-
be really fun.
that would be super cool. I know there's been speculation that they would do mosaics of like the TCG cards. I don't think they'll do that because I think that gets almost too niche.
That's too murky with their.
There's going to be some people that just like don't care about a certain card or don't like understand the significance of it or that it relates to the TCG. And so I don't think that they would go that route. But you know,
kind of cool. By the way, I don't know what your gripe is with this. He's coming
I'm
out
not.
of the
I'm not
Pokeball.
saying it's not cool.
Like
It's
better than the Eevee.
that's true.
It is better than the Eevee, but it's
One
also
more,
it's more
$100
expensive than the
versus
Eevee.
60, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's got some nice touches though. It's got his number. He's the 25th Pokemon.
See,
right?
yeah.
He's
see?
got it's a lightning bolt base. I don't know about the blue light coming out of the Pokeball. I think that's a little,
Listen, it's just,
it's
you
a
know,
nice.
there is a
no,
little
that's
light that comes out of the
lightning.
Pokeball when you let your
Yeah,
Pokemon out of it.
I get it. I get
That
it.
is
But it,
true.
it looks
That
like
is
it's coming
true.
out of his butt. I don't know.
I want to be clear. I don't. The designs themselves are fine. Like for a model of like, hey, how would we turn Pikachu into like a stand up model you could set on your shelf? This is
We just
fine.
want the minifigs.
It's just
Well, you
it's
can't
just
make
not what I thought
Pokemon
we
in
were getting.
minifigs. That's not a thing.
It's so far. They went more car model, like the car models, the Lego Technic route, like things like that, and that's just not what I thought we were getting for this.
I did the Wednesday Addams flower one, and the minifig is not like a standard Lego minifig. It's like a weird. I don't know what other brand I would compare it to.
Lego Friends has some weird minifigs.
Yeah,
the sets,
but it's like that. I don't like those either. Don't do those, Lego. Figure out a way to make.
Also, don't do those. So I'm sure that's what we'll get. But like and look, I'm fully willing to accept that this is just not for me. I'm also fully willing to accept that I built this headcanon up for myself of like what it was going to be, and then it's not, and now I'm like frustrated about it, and that's my problem, not Lego or Pokemon or anyone else's problem, right? So I'm sure they had a lot of discussions, gajillion discussions on like what the best route to go was, and they decided this was the best route to go.